You see, science has a way of limiting. It's very subtle because its achievements are very great.
Yeah.
And so we extend so much bounty and so much leniency to science that we forget the little devil running alongside it,
Yeah.
which is to actually limit what we know of the capacities of the universe. So I am open to laws of attraction, all those things in a certain sense, because I refuse to limit the possibilities of the universe.
Yeah, exactly.
And as an astrologer, I'm an astrologer as well. And everyone thinks astrology is hogwash. Yeah, because you bought the lie that the universe can't do that. There can be definitely no connection between the stars and consciousness, right?
Yeah.
You see, I don't need to look into whether there is or not. I just hear limitation when somebody says that, and I go, I think you're wrong. See, I'm working on it. I don't have any scientific evidence to back it up. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
All I want is why you have chosen a paradigm that does doubt that.
For sure.
Right? Why would you doubt? When you look at the complexity of our universe and the complexity of the body, when you say you study a bit of sacred geometry or whatever, or just the simple study of light, the complexity alone should tell somebody that science is blinking wrong.
For sure.
When it attempts this scientism, which is to limit. And so studying astrology and those things is exactly why I do it, is to continually keep my mind sharp, to never allow limitation in my view of the possibilities of life or in any other, or certainly not of the universe. It has infinite capacity. It has infinite capability because it's intelligent and alive and thinking. And therefore, then if that is the case, Atlantis is possible and astrology is possible. And you being alive to talk about it with a consciousness that's that evolved is possible. Why limit anything?
For sure.
But coming more honing down on the point is that, you see, my issue has never been really with the law of attraction itself or any of these sort of prosperity cults. I see them for what they are, right? But I must think positive cult only has one flaw in my opinion. Who is the I that's meant to be thinking positively? So when you say, I must think positive, and all these millennials are jumping in and thinking it's the greatest thing, because in one way, don't you see, it is a kind of a pseudo-heroism. Those young people are attracted to those books and attracted to that thing because in one positive way, they're looking to change their reality.
That's right.
And you can't fault that. But they need the psychological component, which is never pointed out in these books because of the darker side of what those books represent.
Yeah.
And that is, who is the I that's thinking positive? Isn't the I? Well, yeah. So how does the I change the I? Don't know. Why are there even two eyes suddenly appeared? There was just one eye for a minute, and now you've introduced a metaphysic of two eyes. Oh my God, we're back to Immanuel Kant. We're back to the deepest philosophy. That means there's two cells, one listening, but the listener must be also a speaker. Well, so is the other one. Yeah. So they're almost identical yet different. What is going on? Well, we're into philosophy and the nature of actual consciousness, and the consciousness is not only a duad. The blinking Egyptian says you got 12 cells. Oh, well, come on, Michael. When does this stop? So this is wow. Jung said you got how many? 9, 10, 11, 16, 14, 600 archetypes, inner guides? Wait a minute. So don't you see then that these little cult books, these little prosperity cult, they're not even scratching the surface of the metaphysics that one needs to get into when you open the door. And so to stick around in that little toddler room, that little playpen, Chuck E. Cheese's, talking about I must think positively when you have no idea of the I that is doing all of that process, that's a psychological infantilism. And that's why I criticize those books. But I'm not really criticizing the fact that when you personally get up in the morning, your positive thought is going to change your mood and is highly recommended. Of course, only an insane person would but don't do it in a manic way, and don't do it in a way that is editing the dark side of life.
That's right.
Which is unfortunately what most people do, which is not good.